What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We are back at it here with another episode of the Career Mode series with Huddersfield Town. And if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We've got a big one today. Two games will be played today. We've got the league opener against Lincoln City, and then we've got a cup matchup against Accrington Stanley in the Carabao Cup. Two big games today, and I can't thank you guys enough, first and foremost, for the love and support you've been showing. The subscribers have been off the wire. The likes have been awesome. The comments have been great. You guys have put out great suggestions for building the squad, and continue to do so because I need your guys' help in order to get this team back to the Premier League. So tell your friends, tell them to subscribe, and if you're not subscribed, hit that button right now. There are a few things I do want to show you guys as we were simulating up to the next game. A few things did happen, specifically when it comes to our club, and we were able to bring in Cesar Cassiedi, I believe is how you say his last name. We'll work on that. We'll just call him Cesar for now, bringing and bolstering that center midfield position. And you guys can take a look at the squad right here, right now. Before we get into that first game, you can see he fits in there, right there. Cesar in there with Kane and Hogg. Again, I'm thinking of potentially swapping out Hogg for Casamu in order to bolster that midfield as we look to really continue and do a good job in this league. We've got Hodge as a sub, we've got Headley, we've got Evans now as a sub as well, and the right mid position is still something that we are looking to bolster, and we do have an opportunity, and I want to know what you guys have to say, because earlier in the first or second episode, one of you guys did reach out and let me know that we should sell Sorba Thomas, that is how you say his name, sell him because he's not on good standing with the club. But I'm wondering if we can recall him from loan for £100,000 and utilize him this season to get us back to the championship. Do we then sell him on? That's something I'm honestly thinking about, because when you look at his attributes, pace is very good. He's got a lot of good play styles. He's got whipped cross, or whip pass, dead ball, technical, and flair. And then when it comes to his pluses, winger, which is something that we definitely need, and an inside forward. He can also play striker, so that could be interesting there. Let me know. I won't make the move now, but before the transfer window does close, I want to make a move on whether we bring in a new right midfield player or just utilize Thomas for £100,000 to bring him back to the club and utilize him to get us back to the championship and then sell him on. Let me know what you guys think about that. But no more talking, no more getting ready for this game. We're going to play this game right here, right now. They've got a 5-3-2 holding. It's going to be a little tough to try to get in behind their team today. We've got the pre-match training, which we won't worry about. We've got the press conference, in which we will surely attend, make sure that the boys are fully prepared. It is our first press conference with the squad, and we're going to make sure that we get all the boys happy. Yeah, sure. Healy's form, get his morale up. Halik, we definitely want to encourage Halik. We want him to be very happy, and the boys are happy and ready to go for this game. We're not going to worry. Chief Executive, yeah, it should be the Cesar, and I'm really excited to play with him in this first game. Scouting update, we won't worry about that too much. I do want to get into this game right here, right now. We're wearing our away jerseys in this game as we are away from home against Lincoln City. So let's go ahead and get into it and hopefully come away with 3 points. Huddersfield Town trying to get back to the Prem. I actually really do like our away jerseys. They look very nice. Sorensen right there with Kane. Cesar wearing number 8. Let me know if we should change his number. And there's our boy Halik, the absolute beast of a center back and threat on attacking corners. Quite an interesting field that Lincoln City have, but we're going to get this ball rolling, game underway, and let's hope we get those 3 points here today. Going to send in Sorensen, who's got a step on the defender. We're going to have to play this back. That 5 back is just absolutely crazy. We don't really have too many options. Cesar Ooh, he does feel a little clunky. That's going to be something that we're going to have to work on with him as we continue out through this season. Lincoln City now on the attack. We have to be ready for it. Nicely defended, but the ball is still in our defending third. Oof, dangerous effort, but it goes wide. Sorensen. No one's really... Man, they have so many bodies in the 6-yard box. It's going to take a lot in this game to get something to go through the midfield. As Kane on it. Going to play that into Healy. Down to Cesar. He's going to turn. He's got a good step on his defender. We're going to try to let it rip. Finds Healy. And he slots it in. Oh, what a goal. From far out, the shot initially from Cesar was blocked. Falls to Healy, and he does the rest with an absolute rip. I'm curious if Lincoln City will come out of their formation. But what a nasty strike there from Healy. Nice little POV. The keeper not really jumping for that one. Lets it go into the back of the net. We get a better look at it here. Shot blocked. And then here's the follow-up from Healy, our top striker, into the back of the net. And that gives us a 1-0 lead away from home to open things up in League One play. Dangerous opportunity. Lincoln City on the attack. We need to be up to snuff with our defense. Big save from the keeper to start the second half. Not what you like to see, but defense playing great. Keeper with a big save, and we got to win this header. We do win the header, and we should be off to the races here as Kane through the midfield. Who is running with me? No one's really running with me, but that's okay. We've got the build-up. I see Healy making a run in behind the defense on the two-touch effort. What a strike! Mr. Healy himself with a beautiful strike. Our number 11 buries that into the back of the net. And I don't know if my audio is a little ahead of the actual gameplay, but holy crap, that was beautiful. Great slow build-up on the counterattack, and we hit them where it hurts when a team is playing super defensive, and that is on the counterattacks. And man, oh man, Healy gets his second of the game, second of the season, and that's a big one to start this second half. Go out for a corner. That would have been nice. Ooh, play that in. Cesar to Karoma. Kane. Ah, that meant to go to Healy, but it falls to Sorensen. So we still have possession. Ooh, Healy is there. Can he let it rip? So easy. We're finding holes in their defense. We just have to be patient. And that's a hat trick for Mr. Healy himself in the first game of the season. We are playing on legendary difficulty as well, so I don't really want to bump it up anymore. I don't even think we can. I'd have to double check, but man, what an absolute laser from Healy. You can see 3 defenders around him not coming to him, and the keeper, again, kind of just falls, doesn't make the diving play. Don't know what his overall is, but it doesn't matter. 3-0 up away from home here in Game 1 of League One. Solid build-up from the boys. Here comes Cesar. I see Healy yet again. He's got 4 today, guys. We are absolutely picking apart their defense as he flies off into the corner celebrating. Probably shouldn't be selling too much in a 4-0 lead here, but you just gotta have fun with it. 4 goals on day 1 of the league. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Absolute rocket into the side netting, I believe, on this one. Goalie, no chance whatsoever. 4-0 lead here. We make mass subs. Getting some subs on as we want to keep the boys fit for the Carabao Cup. And you see some people starting to leave the stands. That's a good sign. And that's the victory, guys. 4-0 victory away from home. We're going to go ahead and simulate up to the next game. Make sure that our boys are full with stamina, that they're fit for the next match. We only have a few day turnaround time, about 3 days. And if anything transfer-wise happens in between now and then, we'll be sure to keep you guys all caught up. One thing I do want to keep you guys up to date on is our scouting. And our first scouting report did come in, and there are 2 players here that are, or 3 really, that are standing out, because this Lance Hammond guy, even though his potential is not high, he has pretty decent stats for a 17-year-old right off the hop. This Dylan Thorpe guy, 92 potential, not the greatest of potential signings, but overall Jack Bentley, right winger, has the best potential Available roles, play styles. This Lance Hammond guy could be decent. We're going to sign him. We're going to sign Dylan Thorpe. And then I think what we're going to do in this instance is we'll go ahead and sign Jack Bentley. Let's now take a look at those players as we've got some scouting network done here. Let's take a look. We've got Thorpe, who's a 57 overall, skill moves 5-star or 4-star, 3-star. Not too shabby. Let's make sure we get the correct development plan on him. It looks like false back is definitely a decent shout. Fullback 5 weeks, and that is exactly what we would like. Gets his weak foot up, defending and pace up. That is perfect. Let's go ahead and take a look at Mr. Hammond here. He is a 64 overall player right now, which is amazing to see. And it looks like Shadow Striker is the best. It does get a little bit up, but the plus works with skill moves. I want to get him leveled up in lower amount of time. And then Bentley, 62 or 61 overall. That is a very good sign here for the future. 7 weeks to get winger, 7 weeks for wide playmaker. And we're going to go ahead and do the right winger because his weak foot is already 5-star. That could get the skill moves up. 7 weeks, he's got really good pace. If we could just get that dribbling, passing, and shooting up, Jack Bentley is going to be a deadly type player. So again, to just recap, Thorpe, 57 overall, has the potential to be a 92 overall. His lowest is 66. That's very solid. Hammond had a low potential, but is a high overall right now. We could bring him into the team. 5'10", 147 pounds, 74 pace, 61 shooting. He already has 2 play styles on him, incisive passer and long ball. Lance Hammond could be in the squad here within the next few weeks. Skill moves a little bit lower. Weak foot is only a 3-star. And then the boy Jack Bentley, 92 potential, already has a 5-star weak foot. Need to get those skill moves up. Pace is solid. Shooting, passing, dribbling, and physical need to go up, but in 10 weeks he will get a little bit of a bump, and hopefully we will have a youth tournament within 21 days. We'll be able to play, so in the next couple of episodes we'll be able to play that, but that is big time right now as we simulate up here to the next game against Accrington Stanley in the Carabao Cup. We are at home. Let's take a look at our opponent as well. They are playing a 4-2-3-1 wide. I watch players to keep an eye on are their captain Wally and their left back Quirk. Interesting last name that is. The boys should be good to go. Pre-match training we're not going to worry about. And let's take a look at message from Marshall. Have a go. Probably not. I'll think about it, but most likely not. Assistant manager has some... Ooh, Halik. Halik has a bump here to his defending, which is awesome to see. If we potentially change that, 138 weeks, ball-playing defender. I think that's about as much as Halik is going to be able to progress. 28 years old. Contract does expire in 10 months, so we'll take a look at that later down the line. But without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and get into this game here against Accrington Stanley. We're going to try to have a very similar starting lineup as we did in the last game. As you can see, some of our players are a little bit tired than others. We're actually going to go ahead and start Evans over Caesar, and I'm actually going to go ahead and play Hodge in there at that center defensive midfield position to start this game off, as well as I think we'll give Regulovich the start in this game, and we will go ahead. We don't really need. We could play Ruffles at that left back position. He is a little bit slower, which I am a little bit concerned about, but I'd rather get some more players some playing time position. It is our first game at the Kirkley Stadium, so let's go ahead and get into it. Lawrenson trying to play in Regulovich. He's got a nice first touch. We're going to play that back to Kane. Back to Hodge, who's got time and space. We're going to play that off to Evans. He got it. Let's go, Evans, into the back of the net here at the Kirkley Stadium. First goal at home this season, and the fans go wild. Love to see it. And if you could actually let me know, guys, what are the stars on the back of the jersey? What does that mean? As we see the replay here, absolute lovely shot through the defense. Good passing, good ball movement. Hodge has been an absolute beast in this game in that central defending midfield position, winning turnovers. We got that into the back of the net to give us a 1-0 lead here in the Carabao Cup. Karoma is going to cut back. Find Evans into Regulovic, trying to get a turn, almost stole that back, as Kane is able to steal it, trying to get a shot on target. That is perfect. We have a corner kick. Can Halik get ahead on it? Karoma is going to play that in. Halik is there! Just missed it. The fans are a little disappointed in that one, as he's been great in the preseason. Just missing it, skidding off of his head. Should have been in the back of the net for 2. He's going to find Sorensen. I don't know what that defender's doing. Can we get a chance? Regulovic sneaks it through the keeper. A very nasty, ugly goal, but another one here at the Kirklees Stadium. Puts us up 2 now in this domestic cup tie in the Carabao Cup. And the boys and girls at the Kirklees Stadium are absolutely loving it, jumping on shoulders. And the replay here in front of the Accrington fans. Kind of a nasty goal, ugly goal. Keeper is able to get a foot on it, but it's not strong enough to keep that out of the back of the net. Honestly, I don't know why that keeper just doesn't face up and make the save. It works out in our favor, but we're now up 2-0 here at home. Evans finds Kane. Can he have one from deep? No, he cannot, but it falls to Miller. Back to Kane, who has an absolute blast of a shot. Kind of want to get him open, but I see Sorensen making a nice run in. Oh, nicely saved from the goalie. Evans is going to have a go. And Evans lets it fly on the volley. Kind of a mismatch play there. Nicely saved initially on the first chance from Accrington, but not enough to hold off Evans, who gets another goal on this season, this time on the volley from deep as we check out the replay right here. Nicely saved their initial opportunity, but the defense, poor clearance right into the path of Evans, and he makes no mistake about it. Initial great save from the keeper on Sorensen, but Evans makes it 3 as the game is coming to a close. There to get one at the end of stoppage time, but that's it on Accrington Stanley. Nope, they're going to let this one play out. Time is still going. They're going to let Accrington try to break the clean sheet. We just need to clear it, and Accrington Stanley's chance at the Carabao Cup is over, as a home victory for Huddersfield Town is successful. The fans love it. Let's go ahead and simulate up to the main screen for you guys, and we'll end this episode. Well, the boys are sitting in a good place as we get ready to go up against Peterborough in the next match, and I do want to show you guys what that looks like in the next episode. We are at home against Peterborough United, and then we are away against Northampton in the next episode. We will plan to play 2 games per episode. If you guys want to see more games, maybe 3 games per episode, let me know. It really depends upon how the edit works with the amount of time. I don't want to make the videos way too super long, but I also don't want to make them too short for you guys to be able to enjoy these videos as we build up Huddersfield Town. One thing I do want to keep in mind here, like I said at the start of the episode, because I do believe we need help on that right-hand side. Should we recall Sorba Thomas back from loan? Again, it is only technically going to be £100,000 as opposed to try to bring in another right midfield player at around about anywhere from £800,000 to £1.2 million. Should we just bring him back, play with him the rest of this season, and then sell him on? Let me know what you guys think. I also feel like that'll give us a little bit more leeway with being able to sub in guys, with Sorensen being able to come in for Thomas, and then being able to come in for Karoma on that left-hand side. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments on that one. Cesar played great in that first game, and we will look to build upon his development here. And currently he is unbalanced, but I do want to change that because that's 28 weeks away, and it looks like he could be I would love to try to get playmaker, because the passing, shooting, and dribbling will go up. That'll be a 10-week growth plan for Cesar. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. If you did enjoy it, be sure to drop a thumbs up on this video. Hit that subscribe button if you are new. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this, but we will see you guys in the next episode.